Hi, kindergarten friends. It's Miss Carver, and I have a lesson for you today about Michael Recycle. So this is a book that I hope you just finished watching online. And I paused the video on the end of the story where it says Michael Recycle's Go Green tips. And he talks about how you can do other things, not just recycling, to help our planet stay healthy. So I just want to show you that to remind yourself to maybe pause there and think about some of the things he mentions, because those inspired me, and so did Michael, to become a superhero to help the earth myself. So each of you will get to decide what type of superhero you want to be. And this is your paper that you guys get to write that on. So I took a minute and I thought about what are all the different ways I could help the earth. And then I decided to come up with a name for myself. What superhero name do I want? Michael decided he wanted to do recycling. He wanted to focus on that to help save the earth. And if there's lots of earth superheroes, right? If we all become them, then we can each kind of take one section and spread the word about that to help our earth get even healthier than it is now. So I thought to myself, and I was like, I like how Michael Recycle, I like how his name rhymes, right? It has the same ending. Michael Recycle. Well, I could either use my first name or I could use my last name, and you guys could do that too. You can use any name you want. I'm going to use my first name for my name, and instead I'm going to do what's called an alliteration. So I chose a word that has the same letter that my name starts with. So if my name is Sarah, I'm going to put it second in my name. Michael Recycle, he did his name first, Michael, and then Recycle. For mine, I'm going to do Saving Sarah. So you see how I chose the same letter to start for my other part of my name. Now your name doesn't have to just be two words like Michael Recycle or Saving Sarah. I always thought about being Caring Carver. You could do Saving Water Sarah. I just decided to do just general Saving Sarah. I thought that might work on people's tongues. When they see me flying through the sky, they could say, look, it's Saving Sarah, just like they did for It's Michael Recycle. But you can decide what you'd like to be. Okay, so I wrote my name down at the bottom of the page. And then at the top, there's a cool emblem you can make for yourself. If you remember from the story, Michael Recycle, he made an emblem for himself that was on his chest. And I'm going to show you. It had MR, and it was cool because it was on a bottle cap because he reused it, right? See right here? MR, and he wrote it on a bottle cap. M for Michael, R for Recycle. MR. So that's his emblem. So whenever people see it, they know that means Michael Recycle. So for mine, I'm going to use my two letters here. I have SS, and I'm going to design an emblem in the corner here. Now I'm going to start with pencil, and then I can always, go over it or erase it if I need to, if I don't like how I did it the first time. So I'm going to do a big S like this, and then I'm going to cross over. Ooh, curly Q. Saving Sarah. I think that looks pretty awesome. And then I can go over it with pen so it really stands out. Da, 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 da. And then you can decorate your emblem with the colors that you like. I'm going to do some green. What a surprise, huh, friends? Maybe I'll do every other burst. Green. And now you see I'm using colored pencil. You can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you want. I chose colored pencils for this because it's kind of a small space on these little parts sticking out, and so I wanted to make a smaller. The colored pencil is smaller on the tip than a crayon, so I think it fits better in that shape. Sorry, the camera's moving it. When I move the desk, the camera moves because they're attached. And then I think I'll do blue. Now, when you choose your name, I don't want you to just choose a random word. I want you to think of the purpose behind it first. So I want you to think, what do you think I chose Saving Sarah? Maybe because I just want to save the earth in general? Yeah, that might be good. But no, I want to do something specific. Because remember I said we're all earth superheroes. So if we all choose something different, then we'll make sure everyone knows about all the ways they can save the earth. And I'm going to fill it in with this nice orange color. So I chose something specific. And I chose that I want to save the trees. A lot of times we cut down trees so that we have paper. And that's important. We do need paper for a lot of things we do in our society. Like right now, I'm learning to write and color and draw because I have this paper to draw on, right? So it's important to have paper to develop that grip on your colored pencil or any item and be able to write words. You need paper to be able to practice that, okay? So it's not wrong to use paper, but there's ways that we can help save our trees and make sure that we always have enough trees to fill the world with oxygen and beautiful things. So my goal is to be saving Sarah, and I'm going to save the trees. Now, there's two components. We need to write about it. That's what the second page is for. It's double-sided too, so you can keep going. And then I'm also going to create my picture of myself, just like you saw on Michael Recycle's cover. Think of your cover. What would you look like? Okay, and I'm going to come back to this in a moment. First, I want to focus on the reason we're doing this, and that's to help save the earth. So I definitely want to do this page first. Okay, so saving Sarah. All right, I better introduce myself to the world, right? This is like my Michael Recycle book. I'm going to tell them who I am. I am, see how I left a nice space? I am saving, I don't know if I can fit Sarah there, so I'm going to put it down here. Sarah. I am saving Sarah. And you capitalize both of those because that's your new name. That's your superhero name. Okay, so just like you would capitalize Sarah and Carver for my name, you would also capitalize saving and Sarah for my superhero name. All right, I am saving Sarah. Now tell them what you do. I will, actually not will, because I am. I'm doing it right now. I'm going to go out. I'm going to do it. Oh, it's shaky. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I save the trees. All right, now is the important part. You have to tell everyone how to save the trees, right? So I'm going to start with one way. Think of one way you can help save trees. And I actually got this idea from when I wash right now. It's something that I was like, I feel like I'm being wasteful. So sometimes it can be from making a mistake that you learn something. And at my house, we're using paper towels to dry off when we wash our fruits and vegetables. We're using paper towels to dry them off. And I was like, I think there's a better way. Because after we use those paper towels, they go into either the compost or the trash. And I feel like that's a waste, right? I think we could do something better. So I said, we can, and we as in me and the whole world, right? We can use cloth towels instead of paper towels. We can use cloth towels instead of paper towels. And now if you can think of another reason, right, another way to save the trees, then you tell another reason. Okay, I'm going to say another one. I don't want too many exclamation points, so I'm going to make sure my next one's more of a statement than a, we can use cloth towels instead of paper towels. Actually, let's just make that a statement too. We can use cloth towels instead of paper towels. We can use I want to say we can use used papers. We can, that seems weird to have the same word. So I'm going to say we can make new creations out of used paper. So what I mean by that is you can take a piece of paper that's already been used. So for example, I showed you like in the past weeks during our morning meetings, I've printed out some of your work, or maybe you guys printed out one of these, a roll a silly sentence, and on the back there's nothing. So I could either draw on the back and make a new beautiful artwork and then hang it up in my house, or I can even make it into something. I could create something with it. I could do some origami, make something pretty beautiful. I can make a paper plane. There's lots of things I could do with it. So I can make a paper plane, right? Boom! He's ready. So I got my paper plane, and I've created something beautiful that I can use over and over out of something that was already used for something else. So that's something I could do. All right, I'm gonna make it fly. Ready? Woo! All right. So that's where I'm gonna stop. I could keep going though, right? I could have even more ways to save trees and go on to the back. The other thing you can write is why we should save them. Saving trees will keep air clean to breathe and keep forests to walk through or to walk in. I love walking and camping in forests, so I think it's important to keep them and to not cut all the trees down. Another thing you can do is plant more trees, right? Sometimes we do need to take down trees in case they're endangering us, if they look like they're sick or they're going to fall down. Sometimes we need to cut them down, right? And then we should plant more trees so that more can grow. So that is the end of my writing there. I'm going to reread it to you. Ready? I am saving Sarah. I save the trees. We can use cloth towels instead of paper towels. We can make new creations out of used paper. Saving trees will keep air clean to breathe and keep forests to walk in. Now, I'm going to do my cover page that goes on top. And you can either tape it together at the top, you could use a paper clip, or you could use staples. I'm going to use 2 small pieces of tape to put them together. And then it's almost like a little book or a little poster that you can put up in your house to remind people of how awesome you are as an earth superhero and the ways that you're teaching them to be better about how to care for the earth. Voila. See how that goes? All right, now for this, I want a picture. So I sent you guys some globes, and it's 6 globes on a page, but I just cut out 1 because I'm only doing 1 superhero. Your whole family could write about being an earth superhero. You could have a whole family of superheroes like the Incredibles, huh? But I'm just going to do 1. So this is my earth. And then I didn't have time to take a picture of myself and cut me out. So what I did instead was I took some pictures from one of my old classes. And now they're in 2nd grade. And they had all different types of ways that they move their bodies to hold the earth. So let me show you. For example, I have this picture of Momedy, if you know him. I could put a picture there, and then you see I'd cut him out, and then he'd be holding the earth on his hand. How cool does that look? What? All right, there's another one. I have one of Jolie here, and if I did the earth a little bigger, if I made it bigger, she'd be holding it up above her like that. And then this is Jeremy. So he was like, I'm strong. And then he held the earth in his hand right here. See? Da, da, da. So I thought that looked really cool too. And then the one that I actually chose and I cut out all the way already to put on mine is Brianna. Olivia's older sister. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste her down. Now, you could paste before or you could paste after. I actually think I changed my mind. I think I should decorate my background beforehand. Now, normally it'd take a lot longer to do this to make sure it looks beautiful. But I'm going to do kind of like a quick sketch. There's going to be a little stream going through here. For saving Sarah, who looks like Brianna. And that's okay. Maybe we can be saving Sarah and beautiful Brianna. And we both want to keep the world beautiful by keeping the trees nice and healthy. So there we go. I have my little background started. I want it to kind of go across all the way like that. Okay, you get it. All right, there is me / Brianna. And then what am I trying to do? I'm trying to save the trees. Yeah, so I think it would make sense if I had some trees here, huh? I'm going to do a really big tree coming up right here, and the roots are going down. Here's the tree going up, and there's branches. And then it's going to have some green on it. Most trees have green or yellow or orange or red coming off. Sometimes even a bluish color. Oh, there's my tree. Okay. Save the trees. And I could even... I'm going to draw a picture of a paper towel here. Like so. And there's kind of little ribs in paper towels like so. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I'm going to go like this. No, don't use paper towels. Use beautiful cloth towels. So my cloth towel is going to be right there. Nice and soft and fluffy. Like a cotton towel. Oh, yes. And we're going to draw a happy face on that one. Yay! So that's one way to show one way, right? That we can save the trees. And what was my other way? Oh, yeah. Make new creations out of paper. So if we have a used piece of paper, right? La, 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 la. And we want to make it into, my example, right, was the paper plane. Dun, 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 dun. Fly, paper plane, boosh, boosh, boosh. And there's my paper plane flying. So you can add those little details like we did, huh? All right, now I think I'm ready to glue her down. And have my Saving Sarah Earth Superhero project all done. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. I hope you really enjoy making this. I love this project. Now, if you can't take a picture of yourself and cut yourself out, like if you can't print type of thing, right? Which I know not all of us have printers at home, and that's okay. You guys don't have to do this part. You guys can draw yourself, right? You don't have to do a picture of yourself. You can just draw yourself. It's so easy. I don't know why I put that away. I'm trying to save the earth. So I think I need to have the earth in my picture. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da. All right. Let's see if I can do this the right way. All right. Oh my, look, it goes off the page. How exciting. Okay. Ta-da! Gorgeous. It's Saving Sarah. It's got my emblem. I got my name. I'm holding up the earth. I got my background. Oh, I am very proud of this. I think it's ready to go up on my wall. But I'm going to go around and make sure I read it to all my family members and edit and make sure I have spaces and periods, capitals to start new sentences. Okay. And then you can put it up. All right. Thanks for joining me and making yourself an Earth superhero.